I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon, mostly in the mid-teens to the low 20s. In the mid-20s to the low 30s over southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas. A disturbance increases cloud cover. Could graze western Kansas and eastern Colorado with some light snow tonight. Lows tonight just above zero with wind chills just below zero. Tomorrow, slightly warmer with highs in the upper teens to the mid-20s. Another shot of cold air from high pressure building in from the north drops our morning lows tomorrow night to around zero. Westerly winds off high pressure, warming our highs Wednesday to mostly the mid-20s to the low 30s, the mid to upper 30s over southwest Nebraska and northwest Kansas. Thursday, the mildest day of the next week, with widespread highs in the mid to upper 30s. A couple of disturbances could produce light snow accumulations right around an inch Thursday afternoon through Friday morning and over the weekend. Highs level out mostly in the 30s for Friday into the weekend. Checking our long-term forecast, Nebraska and Kansas temperatures expected to be seasonal to slightly cooler than normal this weekend through January 19th. Those higher chances of colder than normal temperatures over Kansas. Nebraska and Kansas precipitation this weekend through January 19th indicated to be slightly above normal. Key weather factors impacting the markets include much colder air settling into the U.S. and drier weather for Argentina and southern Brazil. The plains are frigid in the wake of a winter storm. Accumulations of wind-driven snow, the heaviest in parts of central and eastern Kansas. The fresh snow helping to insulate winter wheat, which would have been subjected to sub-zero temperatures early today as far south as Kansas. Access to livestock remains difficult in the hardest hit areas of the central plains. The storm, now across the central and southern Appalachians, exits the mid-Atlantic coast tonight. Snow showers linger in the Appalachians and downwind of the Great Lakes. Very cold air trails the departing storm with sub-zero morning lows expected to persist through the midweek as far south as the Central Plains and western Corn Belt. The threat of below freezing temperatures continues for the rest of the week as far south as central Texas and northern Florida, with key winter ag regions in deep south Texas and peninsular Florida at risk for frost and light freezes. Late in the week, a new storm may form over the northern Gulf of Mexico, leading to precipitation returning in the southern and eastern U.S. An Alberta Clipper also moves through the U.S. this weekend through early next week, with areas of snow for the north. Mississippi and Ohio River levels remain above the low water mark in most areas, bolstered by the strong storm of the past weekend and another late in the week. Argentina's soil moisture is dropping in many areas, and rain is expected to be spotty across southern areas the next couple of weeks, likely leading to issues for early planted corn that is pollinating to filling. It's still too early for Argentina's late planted corn and soybeans to have major concerns, but they are increasing with the warmer than normal temperatures and a lack of rain. Towards southern Brazil, rain becomes less frequent the next couple of weeks, a problem for filling soybeans in Mato Grosso do Sul and Parana, and pollinating to filling corn in Rio Grande do Sul. Across central and northern Brazil, widespread rain continues, which favors filling soybeans. Central and northern Brazil's main harvest period still a couple of weeks out, keeping the rain mostly favorable. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.